Your depop photos are an important aspect to whether or not you see success with your shop. It can really determine whether or not you get sales. And here are some tips on how I take my depop photos. Okay, depop photo taking time. We have my stations here. My backdrop. I pinned it on the wall with some string because I don't have my backdrop stand. All my clothes, hair, accessories, steamer, and I'm ready to go. First, I like to make sure I have everything together in an area near me. So I put the outfits together beforehand and I pair up the different tops with the different bottoms. And I try to usually only pair things that are being sold, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But I take pictures in sequences of what tops can I use with different bottoms, or vice versa, what bottoms can I use with different tops, so that I can get out all the different tops and bottoms that I use with different things at the same time. I hope that makes sense. And I make sure that I'm in good lighting. So I took my photos next to the window this day. Sometimes I'll take my photos somewhere else and I'll just use my ring light. From my experience with Depop, I noticed that people shop more when your photos are aesthetically pleasing. So when you're completing the looks, when you're showing it styled, when you're showing your face, when you're actually modeling the items, I've noticed that people shop more, for me, personally. However, sometimes some of my photos don't necessarily show my face, so you can do it either way. You can try it out for yourself to see what works for you, and then you can move from there. There's some shops that are very successful that don't show their face or that don't necessarily model, but they do have a certain aesthetic to them. So whatever works for you, whatever is your vibe, whatever is your style, stick to that. Hi again. Making sure the clothes looks presentable is a major key. I've realized that when I take more time into making sure that the clothes is wrinkle free and it looks really good, people are definitely more inclined to shop from me. It gives my shop a more professional feel. I like to use shoes in my photos when I have dresses or pants that might need a shoe in order to really show its potential, so that people are more inclined to shop, because sometimes when you just have it on without a shoe, people might not really get the gist of what the item can do. And also, it gives me mobility so I can pose in different ways when I'm wearing a shoe. And me posing in different ways have been very successful because Depop loves when you do different poses. A lot of the items that I've listed that were posed in unique ways got posted on the Explore page and they were sold faster. You see your reflection? For my home decor items, I like to show what they would look like in your space by putting flowers in them or something like that instead of just taking them by itself. I do take them by itself as well, but I'm going to start showing what they look like in an actual setting of where it can go or how it can be used, just to up the photos a little bit more. Mikey.